Hello, hello. What's up, Gemini? What's going on, darlings? It's tea time. To my subscribers, welcome back. To those of you who are new to my channel, I am Lee. I will be bringing you the tea. I keep it real, so it might get a little raw and reckless up in here, but my intentions is to never hurt your feelings. So please take what resonates with you. And what does not resonate with you, you leave it behind. Do not apply pressure. Spirit, ancestors, angel guides, you are welcome into the room for a general Gemini read. So, Gemini, keep in mind that this is a general read, therefore, it may or may not resonate. Okay, it can be he, it can be she, it can be you, it can be them, it can be anyone, and no one is safe, baby. I would like to start by thanking you guys, those of you who have subscribed, like, commented, share, those of you who have sent me super thanks, donations. I appreciate you all. We're going to start off with the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. We're going to dip into the shadow and light. We'll see what's the tea, and where Spirit goes, we will follow. The cards have been tongue-tied. Tongue-tied, Gemini. Is there something that you need to say that you're not saying? Or are you saying too much of a lot of words, but not too many actions? What's really going on? Because I'm tongue-tied and it feels a little cluttered, a little crowded, a little superficial. The energy feels superficial. Let's see. Spirit, ancestors, angel guides, picking up on the energy of Gemini. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Clear messages for our Geminis. Transformation is beautiful. Dream the world into being. So it's time for some changes, baby. Okay, it's time for some changes. It's time to bring some type of reality to the forefront. So we have a lizard and we have a butterfly. Okay, the butterfly transformed from a caterpillar into a butterfly. The lizard can lose part of his tail or lose his tail and grow it back. Okay, so it's given me a need to let something go. Let something go about yourself or about a situation in order for you to be able to transform into a better you, a truthful you. To free yourself. To free yourself. Okay. Okay, so that makes sense. So you may feel like you're trapped in a situation and you may be trying to look for a way out and you may not be finding the words. Wanting to detach, not knowing how to. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Moving on, we're moving on into the shadow side for our Gemini. A clear solution. See? Invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. Death and the maiden. So you feel trapped. You feel trapped in a situation, person, place, or thing. There is a solution, although you may not be seeing it clearly at the moment. There is a solution that you may need to work towards, or that you may need to shed some light on. Some type of clarity needs to be formed. Some type of truth needs to be told. Or you may be waiting for some type of clarity in a situation in order for you to get the validation as to why you feel as though that you want to free yourself or need to free yourself. Let's see what's the tea for our Geminis. What's the tea for our Geminis? Bad credit, debt, and unemployed. Memories. bottom of the deck is blocked, spam, calls, or text. So you may be going through a situation right now as far as finances are concerned. You may have been investing into things that have caused you to step you've invested. There's an energy of investing into something, overly investing into something that has limited your resources. So you may need to go back. These memories are making me feel like you need to go back and reevaluate your finances, reevaluate some type of paperwork, or reevaluate the way you went about something. It's like you need to go over it again. Whatever it is, it's like you need to go over it again. May it be mentally going over things like, okay, so I did this, I did that, this is what I got back from it, this is how it ended up, or going back over a situation where this is what you did or this is what they did. There's a reevaluation of the past. May it be finances, relationship, just life situations. This can be gambling. This can be a side hustle. The side hustle card came in reverse. I normally don't read oracles in reverse, but the fact that it came out in the reverse, the way it made me feel when it came out in the reverse, makes me feel like no matter what you're doing on the side, it's like even if you have a 9-to-5 job or you're picking up a side hustle, it's still not adding up. It's still not giving you leeway. Okay? You may be dealing with someone who is causing you to overspend, or you feel as though that you need to invest in the relationship, and so you're putting a lot of your finances toward dating, courting, whatever it is that it was. You may be feeling a little burnt out, a little trapped, okay? A little, your finances are not the way you would like them to be. There was a time where things felt easier. May have been when you were single. This is not making you happy. Rejected, running, cope. So it feels like you're not making enough of whatever it is that you are investing in. It feels like you may have caused yourself some type of delay due to taking on more responsibility, or someone is expecting of you, or you may just be trying to fill shoes that are maybe too big for you. You may just not be ready. Okay, either that or you're just spending your money on unnecessary habits. Whatever it is, your money's fucked up. Whatever it is, there is a clear solution. Okay, Death and the Maiden makes me feel like for some of you, if you're a masculine, you may be needing to end a relationship with someone who may be materialistic. So we're moving on. We're moving on into the tarot. It feels like I need to give it another little shuffle, although I did pre-shuffle before we started. So we're going to do that. We're going to do 3 for our Geminis. So something is making you unhappy. There's the opportunity for change. There's an opportunity for transformation. But it's like you have to cut some shit off. Cut some shit out. Change something. Change something about yourself that you're doing. Maybe the way you're thinking about it, going about it. Okay, so the Four of Cups in reverse makes me feel like no matter what you do, no matter how much effort you put in, no matter how much love you try to give, someone's always complaining. See, you're for those Empress and the Emperor. Somebody's working hard, but so there's a divine feminine, there's a divine masculine. It's like for some of you, you're trying to prove yourself to someone who is ungrateful. It doesn't matter what you do. Okay, the more you do, the more they take it for granted, the more they don't appreciate it, the more they complain. They always complain. Someone always complains. It can be you. Okay, it can be you that's speaking negativity into the universe and therefore is causing some type of setback in your own life. Okay, acting like you can keep up with the Joneses. That may not be the reality. Okay. Wanting to prove to someone that you can, that you are what they need. That's too many, a whole lot. See, there's a lot. It's a lot. Whatever it is, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. You may be wanting to speak on it. My ear's ringing. You may be wanting to speak on it. You may be wanting to express yourself. You may not know how to. You're afraid to. Let's see. For Geminis. It definitely makes you think of a time when it was easier. Maybe when you was in a different situation, a different job, a different relationship. So, there's a need for balance. Someone is giving too much to a situation. Someone is giving too much to one situation, don't have enough for another situation. Okay, so let's say that you're spending a lot of money going out. You're spending a lot of money on habits. You're spending a lot of money on whatever it is that you're spending a lot of money on, and then you're short on bills. You're short on your responsibilities. You're short on trying to get done what was necessary, or you may not be able to do the things that you used to do, that you the things that brought joy into your life. Not being able to do those because now you have to give to a different situation, or you are giving to a different situation. We have a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have Strength, Crossing, and we have Options. Okay, so there's fear. There's fear. Queen of Swords is strategic, direct, logical. So someone is afraid to say what's on their mind. Someone is afraid to speak their truth. Someone is afraid of someone else's reaction to a situation, or to be judged by a situation. Someone is afraid that they will be seen as less than. So it seems like you're putting in the work, but it's not enough. You're trying to be strong. You're trying to step up. It's just not enough because someone is ungrateful, or someone expects more of you than you can give, or that you even have. Okay? Or that you even have. King of Wands in the center of the reading. King of Wands. You may be trying to compete with someone else, trying to see the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Wands in the bottom of the deck. The Five of Wands is competition. So you may be trying to compete with someone else or trying to treat someone the way that they say that before whoever, whatever treated me like this, like that, like the third. Before I had this, that, the third. Before I could do this, that, the third. Okay, and it's like someone is trying to accommodate someone else, but it's just never enough. Or you just don't have enough. And you may just need to, accept that. Okay, accept that no matter what you do, no matter how you do it, no matter when you do it, that they're just ungrateful. You're dealing with someone who's ungrateful. You may be dealing with someone who's materialistic. Okay, the Four of Pentacles in reverse is money hungry, materialistic, and stingy. The Tower moment. So the shit will come crashing down. Okay, the shit will crash and burn. A situation, an unexpected event, an unexpected downfall. Okay, a loss. Okay, this shit may just end up causing you to crash the fuck out. You may be feeling burnt the fuck out. Okay. That's too many. Way too many. Way too many. So someone is trying to get away with some shit. Someone keeps you up at night. There's a lot of overthinking. There needs to be a wake-up call. There will be an offering. The universe will give you the opportunity to speak your mind. To speak your mind. Okay. So there will come this Tower moment. Will open up maybe your vocals. Okay. And you'll finally speak your mind. You'll finally say what's on your mind. Instead of stressing about how you're going to do it or how you're going to get it done or what this situation is causing you. Let's see. Wake up call. Karma. So some type of unexpected chaos is going to give you a wake-up call. The wake-up call is for your benefit. It's in your benefit. Okay? Something is going to crash and burn, and it's happening because the universe is giving you the opportunity to free yourself. Okay? A transformation. Transformation is beautiful. Dream the world into being. Okay? So, you don't find the courage within yourself at the moment to change a situation or to speak up for yourself, the universe is going to do it for you. The universe is going to do it for you with the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, and the Two of Cups and the Empress. Okay? And the Two of Wands is planning goals, possibilities, heartbreak, going towards toxicity, acknowledgement, the world. So it seems like there's a need to take control of a situation. There's a need to understand that everything and everybody is not for you. that there's someone else that is more on your type time, more on your level, more for you. Especially with the Emperor, we have the Two of Cups and then the Empress. So the memories is now causing me to feel like there's someone that you did share some type of time with, some type of passion with, some type of situation with, that gave you some type of balance in your life. Okay, where you didn't have to put in so much or do so much or take on a whole nother job or take on a whole nother situation in order to feel like you were enough or that it was enough. So the signs out here are Libra, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, of course. Let's move on for Gemini. So it seems like no matter how much you give, it's not enough. It seems like someone is not willing to, someone is materialistic. Someone is materialistic. That was 4. We're not taking all those. Someone is materialistic. Someone wants what they want. They don't care what it takes. Okay? They don't care what it takes. Strength. Taking control. Feeling bold. Taking the risk to start over, to move on, to move forward. Okay? On a new adventure. Seeking a new possibility. Wanting a new beginning. Okay, so hopefully being strong enough to cut the shit out or cut it off, whatever it is. Okay, it can also be a bad habit. With the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, it seems like it's some type of connection, but it also can be external factors, other external factors. Time for a wake-up call, darling. The Star. So, we got communication, travel, healing, defending yourself. Top of the Gemini. The Star. Hopeful. Wishing. Wanting. Happiness. So when you decide to take control of your life, when you decide to take on the leadership role, when you decide to do what's best for you and you decide to be bold and confrontational, okay, it will allow for you to be able to raise your boundaries. It will allow for you to be able to heal from the situation, move on from the situation, okay? Let down your guard and move toward wishful, something you wish for, some type of hope, some type of dream, some type of desires. Nine of Cups in reverse. Unfulfilled, egotistical, cocky, and smug. And the Empress is on the bottom of the deck, trying to jump out again. So you may be moving from ego because you may be trying to prove to someone or be something for someone that you're not. It's like doing it for them. So you're self-sacrificing, but you're doing it out of ego. So you're doing it because you don't want to fail, or you don't want to seem like it failed. You don't want to seem like want it to seem like it failed. So you're trying to stay in a situation because you are afraid of what other people may think. Which is holding you back from a transformation. Okay? It's holding you back from what's really for you. It's holding you back from happiness. It's holding you back from your desires. It's holding you back from your dreams coming true. Eight of Swords in reverse. Paranoid, scared, low self-esteem. Helpless, victim, excuses, and the past. So something didn't go as planned before. Something didn't go as planned before. You found yourself in a new situation, in a different situation. And now you're holding on because you're afraid that it won't work again. It may not be the same situation. It's a different situation, but it seems to be heading towards the same outcome. You're worried about what other people are going to think, what other people are going to say. And it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you stuck. So you may have chosen to be a part of something that you thought was going to benefit you in the long run. And it has turned out to actually cause you to feel trapped in the situation. It's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of wasteful energy. King of Pentacles. Which is giving me the energy that I was just speaking about, especially with the Two of Swords. So you're not seeing it clearly. Okay, you're not seeing it clearly. You may have gotten yourself involved in a situation that you thought was supposed to benefit you. It's like spending your money on gambling, spending your money on investments because you're waiting for that investment to double up. You're waiting for that investment to bring you your wishes, your hopes, your desires, and it's just not. Okay, you're putting more into it than you're getting back. If it's a relationship, it's like you're investing in a relationship, but you're investing with someone who is ungrateful, someone who is not seeing your efforts, someone who is not giving as much as you're giving. Okay, it's like people pleasing. That's what it is. So someone is a people pleaser, or someone is in a situation where they're people pleasing. The people pleasing the people pleasing is causing someone to end up or stay stuck in a situation, in a relationship, in a predicament, okay, that's not paying off. Stuck between a hard place and a rock. Crossroads, difficult choices. The Fool. So the wake-up call, taking accountability and deciding to move forward, okay, having the opportunity to start over, okay. You may have a wake-up call and realize that you're playing the fool, okay, that what you were seeking was emotional fulfillment, that what you were seeking was companionship, that what you were seeking is not what you ended up with. You wanted emotional fulfillment and you ended up in a toxic situation with someone who is arrogant, someone who is in denial, some type of toxic situation that needs to be cut off. You need balance in your life. Okay? Queen of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. So, everything that you're going through right now, because we have grief, we have memories, we have nostalgia. Everything that you're going through right now is causing you to think about a person, place, or thing, situation where you didn't have to go through that. Okay? If you changed your jobs to a new job because you thought that you was going to do better at the new job, you thought you were going to be paid more at the new job, somehow you ended up taking a loss. Okay? It looked better on paper, or it felt like it was better. You thought it was going to be better, but it ended up you just ended up having to do more. It's like for the amount that you're getting paid now, you're doubling your work. Okay? If it's a relationship, there was a time when you was in a relationship where there was equal give and take, there was reciprocation. You chose to go in a different direction with someone else because you thought that for whatever reason the new situation was going to be able to give more or do more, or y'all were going to be able to level up. You picked something that you thought was going to help you to level up. Okay? But what you didn't realize was that you was going to have to put in much more work and much more energy and much more investment into whatever it is that you thought, okay, was better for you. Now it's a need for a change. Okay? With the Lizard, it feels like you have to cut something off. With the Ace of Swords, okay, is needing to cut off something that is holding you back, toxic. But it seems like you're afraid to do so because you're afraid of what other people are going to think. There you go. The cut off. The cut off. Ooh, excuse me. So the truth is that you need balance. Okay? Temperance is balance. Temperance is balance. Okay? On top of the Emperor, it seems like someone needs to have self-control. Someone needs to make a clear, conscious decision. Someone needs to be truthful and honest in order for them to find balance. With the Three of Pentacles, cooperation, collaboration, and sharing. With the Queen of Swords, Gemini, okay, collaboration. In a situation with the Five of Cups, betrayal, disappointment, sadness, past trauma, bitter, jaded, victimized, which may be someone else or a situation, another situation that caused you to feel that way, something that you did work on, but that it did not come into full fruition. Now having your guard up, feeling heartbroken, wanting to return back to a place of stability, deciding to walk away, reminiscing, nostalgia, keeping it a secret, wanting to be successful, wanting to be noticed. This shit is heavy on your mind. Okay, somewhere along the line, someone lied, someone was sneaky, someone thought they was getting away with some shit. Okay, but what they did was lost someone who was their equal. Someone with the Six of, someone who was confident, someone who was a badass, someone who may have been an influencer, someone who you secretly love. A Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio may have been a water sign with a Five of Swords, struggles, conflicted, and tormented. Moving forward with the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles. Ambitious potential, a new job, a new task. Okay, so there is the possibility for potential. There is a possibility for a new beginning. There is the possibility for you to move in a different direction. But since it's your life and you have free will, it is up to you to make that decision. It is up to you for you to make it clear. It is up to you for you to realize what it is that you're feeling and to be honest about it. Okay, you're dealing with a situation that you're giving more than you're receiving. You're dealing with a situation with someone who may be ungrateful, someone who may be materialistic, someone who you are self-sacrificing for. Okay? So, let's see over here in the Lovers Oracles for our Gemini. Can we get 3? For our Gemini, can we get 3? Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. On the bottom of the deck, you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Something is going to crash and burn. That's going to be the opportunity. That's what's going to give you the opportunity to be able to make a decision or a choice that will be better for you. If you learn the lesson, if you see it when it happens, then you will be able to move in a different direction. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Honeymoon. So after a separation, there may be a reconciliation with someone else, or you may just be able to enjoy some time with someone else. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And on the bottom of the deck, you have wedding. The situation involves marriage. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then you have a heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yes, because with the memories cards, there is someone who is heavily on your mind. A time where you and someone else were able to balance each other out. You chose a different direction. That direction is not going like you planned, or it's not what you thought it would be. The divine is going to give you the opportunity to retrace your footsteps, retrace your your decisions, give you the opportunity to start over, to take a risk in a different direction. So let's see what's hidden behind the bush. What's in the dark? What's in the shadow? What you need to know. For our Geminis, let's get you 3. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable boundaries. Not today. Not dealing hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person boundaries, still angry. Down here we have passion. Insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. So it seems like you took a detour, baby, and the detour left you towards a dead end. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. And on the bottom of the deck, you have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation. Okay, so someone's going to hesitate, but it's because someone is no longer sure of the situation. Okay, someone is no longer sure of the situation. So go ahead and ask your question. I'll give you 3 answers. You can ask 1 question. You can ask 2 questions. You can ask 3 questions. It's up to you, darling. It's always up to you, darling. Within this time that I'm giving you to think about your questions, can you subscribe, like, comment, share? you would like to send a super thanks, on the bottom right of the video, there's a little heart where you can do so. Any and all interaction is greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much. Thank you for viewing me. Thank you for being here. So let's go, babies. Angel guides. Answering questions for our Geminis. Clear answers for our Geminis. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Let's get 3. For our Geminis, let's get 3. Yes. Remain positive. And romance. And on the bottom of the deck, you have yes. Okay, darling? So don't doubt it. Don't doubt yourself, what it is that, you're trying to push forward. Stay strong. Stay faithful. The universe is conspiring in your favor. But it's up to you to take control of your life and to make good decisions if you want a good outcome. Okay, darling? Let's get you a fortune cookie to take along the way in your soul's journey. For our Geminis. Wisdom. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. Perseverance. You may feel like you are getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. And personal riches. Small successes are likely now, and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get-rich schemes. On the bottom of the deck, you have romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high, but the chance of romance is high for those seeking a connection. And that was your tea, baby. Smooches.